Okay, picture this. You've got Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, one of the biggest tech companies on the planet. And then you have the former U.S. President, Donald Trump. And they're locked in this, well, unexpected, high-stakes sort of battle of wills.
Yeah, not just some quiet disagreement.
Exactly. This was very public, very political, almost like a tug of war over, where your iPhone actually gets made.
Mm.
So today, we're going to pull back the curtain a bit. We'll dig into what really sparked this clash, how both sides reacted, and crucially, why it matters for you, for tech, and the wider global economy.
Right.
We're using insights from excerpts of Tim Cook and Trump, a high-stakes tech tug-of-war, to guide us.
And what's really striking, I think, is how fast public, let's say, annoyance from a political leader can ramp up pressure on a massive global company like Apple.
Where did it start?
Well, the initial spark, you could trace it back to May 2017. Tim Cook actually declined an invitation from Trump.
Oh.
Yeah, to join a business group on his Middle East tour. And Trump, well, he wasn't shy about expressing his annoyance publicly.
He actually said something.
He did. He said, quote, "I had a little problem with Tim Cook. It set this surprisingly contentious tone right from the get-go."
Wow. And the pressure didn't just stop there, did it? This is where you really see the corporate political dynamic, I think.
Exactly. Trump kept criticizing Cook specifically about expanding iPhone production.
In India and Vietnam, right?
Precisely. He was clearly really pushing for more manufacturing to come back to the U.S.
And he wasn't just talking. He threatened tariffs. Serious ones.
Oh, yeah. Steep tariffs. Up to 25% on iPhones made outside the U.S.
Just think about that for a second. Adding a quarter to the price of your next phone, that's serious economic leverage he was willing to use.
Absolutely. Trying to force Apple's hand, essentially, bring those jobs home. And he didn't just threaten behind closed doors. He took these pointed public jabs at Cook during speeches.
Like in Riyadh and Doha.
Exactly. He specifically contrasted Cook not being there with other CEOs who did join him. His argument was consistent, very unyielding. Apple's an American icon. It should invest in American factories first, not expand overseas.
Which raises that big question about where political rhetoric ends and, well, direct economic policy pressure begins.
It's a fine line.
So, okay, Trump's dialing up the pressure publicly.
Yeah.
How did Apple respond? I mean, they're known for playing the long game. Strategically, were they just reacting or was there more to it?
Well, their strategy wasn't simple. It was definitely multifaceted. You can't deny the pressure was real. But they were also already looking to, de-risk their supply chain anyway.
Yeah.
Less dependence on China was becoming important.
Right.
So they significantly ramped up production elsewhere. India, Vietnam, like you said, parts, even whole iPhones for global markets now being made there.
It's a huge shift.
It is a complex logistical challenge building new ecosystems. It wasn't just flipping a switch.
And crucially,